Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 examples of people I'm pretty sure you have heard about. One is Rachel Zegler. Okay, she's that infamous personality who was chosen to star as Snow White. But then, this woke cancel culture whereby she was saying that Snow White is... it's a dumb movie and it was in the 1930s and today women are more empowered. It's not going to be a love story. It's going to be more of, all that bullshit. And the whole world jumped on her and completely not only cancelled her, it's like her career is kind of more or less destroyed because now Snow White, which was supposed to be released, I think this year, is going to be released in 2025 because they want the controversy to die down. And also, they didn't use dwarfs. Just imagine a story that was so beloved for us. We grew up as children, and this has followed us over the years. They are trying to just reinvent a new story and try to empower women, like especially that Marvel character, I don't know if you know Marvel's Miss Marvel or whatever her name is. They try to bring a female and they try to show she's empowered and she's more powerful than Tony Stark. That is, if you see Marvel and how it backfired. Okay, so that is one. The second example that I'll be speaking about is Kangana Ranaut. In case you do not know who is she is a Indian actress, very talented, very smart, but money got to her head. Money, success, fame, and then she did the unthinkable. She committed the unpardonable sin of getting into politics and spitting on... it's like biting the hand that feeds her. She insulted she insulted Indians by obviously supporting BJP. She did get some... BJP is the political party in power. She did get some perks for that. She got some national awards here and there through influence and all that. However, there is a price to pay for everything that you do. And now she's utterly destroyed. And I'll share with you an article that says that her latest movie, some Aegis or something, it seems that theater owners are literally saying they are selling 0 tickets because nobody wants to go and watch her movies, not only out of disgust for her, not only because movies are flop, but because, you have hurt people and they never forget. And last but not the least, our most famous personality, whom everyone... if you talk bad about him, you'll get bashed up left, right, and center. And I have also been on the receiving end for not being a very big fan of Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is like the savior, the god. He's actually like a god for many young men. And they literally worship him. And, people like to, I don't know, take revenge or feel good. So they ask me, what color is your Bugatti, man? How much money do you have? Do you know who's Andrew Tate? Who the fuck are you? You're a nothing, nobody. Whatever. Fine. So I'll speak on these 3 examples and what are the lessons that you can learn from this. Okay. So feel free, if you feel I've missed out on anything or you can add some points, please do share. And In case you disagree with me, also do share your thoughts, because I definitely do read them and people also read them. Okay, so let's take one at a time. First is Rachel Zegler. And what is that Marvel Captain Marvel, right? That female. What is her name? Brie Larson. Brie Larson? Name is? Captain Marvel is played by. Wait, let me get her. I don't even know her name, man. What the hell? Okay, Captain Marvel is played by. Her name is, yeah, Brielarson. Brie Larson. Okay, she herself is fed up of this character and this thing. So what they try to do is they try to make it like woke. Okay, so Rachel Ziegler, she was chosen to play the iconic role for Snow White, and that was a good thing. And everyone was very happy about it, and her well-wishers were also very happy. But then she did the most stupid thing that you can do. Instead of paying homage and being humble and respecting the original script, imagine this was in the 1930s, and generations over generations have grown millions, even billions of young men and women know the story Snow White. And it's supposed to be the story where a girl gets, goes, meets the seven dwarfs, and then the prince comes and kisses her, and, they fall in love happily ever after. It's a children's story. So, this female, her interviews, you must see those interviews. Oh, goodness, it's supersonic, massive cringe. Okay, massive, massive. It is terrible. Um, if you really want to know what you should not say or should not do, or how you should not present yourself, you can watch this. I mean, the girl is young. She was born on May 3rd, 2001. So that means she's 22 years. So obviously she's immature. She's a young girl. I mean, if you and me in our 20s, I'm sure we did a lot of obnoxious things. But the problem is, she was put into the spotlight globally without, I don't know whether it was the PR company that told her what to say, whether it was Disney that told her what to say, but whoever gave her, if they gave her advice, they gave the wrong advice. And she took the absolutely wrong approach to become the most hated female ever that I've seen online, to the point where people literally boycotted the movie even before it came, and they were waiting for it to release so that they could destroy it. And that's why it's postponed to 2025. I want you to see the interviews that she has posted, where she is making fun of the original source material. She's saying, hey, it was in the 1930s. It's a weird. All this stuff that she's doing. She made every YouTuber, every influencer, every person who had a social media presence, made them so angry. They bashed her up left, right, and center. Totally destroyed her. It was like, reminded me of the backlash that Lilly Singh faced. Okay. So instead of being smart and using common sense, this is what she did. Now, what I feel is, this image that she put up was because success went to her head. Okay, it went to her head, and she thought she could reinvent the wheel. She felt, because obviously it's Beauty and the it's Snow White. It's a Disney this thing. Imagine at the age of 20, if you get the lead role in the most iconic story, the most iconic role with a global brand, obviously success will go to your head. So success went to her head, and she thought she was an authority. She thought she could lecture people. And man, it backfired big time. I would be surprised if she gets anything worthwhile after that, because people online can be very cruel. But I'll tell you, for her age, if you check her Wikipedia page, she is very accomplished, very, very accomplished. But the problem is, um, you know, When success goes to your head, when money goes to your head, and you think you are invincible, that's where you destroy yourself. And she did a lot. She starred in Shazam. Here I'm reading the Wikipedia page. The Hunger Games. She even had a debut in West Side Story. That is Steven Spielberg's the same story, and she won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress. So she's very, very accomplished. Something that you and I can never do. Okay, she has done this, and she has like millions of views and followers online. But sadly, success went to her head. I don't know whether money went to her head, but definitely success went to her head. And she thought she would lecture the world. And now I don't think anybody would want to associate with her, because if you spend millions and you take a person who the world hates and they'll boycott the movie or the project, it's a risk nobody wants to take, man. So this was the first example, Rachel Ziegler. Okay. The next one is, Indians are very aware of this female. Her name is Kangana Ranaut. Okay, I'll give you this very interesting fact. Flop movies. Okay. Now, this female, I mean, she was, I don't know, you could say the female version of Shah Rukh Khan. She was going to be the next big thing. Some people told me, I'm not too sure, I don't know much about her, that she was a rags to riches kind of a story. So she was kind of an inspiration. But once she got into the movie industry, now here is where I need you to guide me if I'm right or wrong. It seems she got involved with, what's his name? Hrithik Roshan, who was a married man at that time. She had an affair with him. And then she tried to literally crucify him, destroy his career. Okay, after she broke up with him. And then because she started to achieve a certain level of success and certain level of clout, she started to lecture, actually on Twitter. She started to lecture Amir Khan, who is a global brand in India. Salman Khan, she started to give him advice. And even Shah Rukh Khan, who is like, I mean, he's the 5th richest entertainer in the world. The richest in India. Like, he's very sharp and very intelligent. And she was literally like lecturing him. So this female had success go to her head to such a level where she did something that maybe no other actor or actress has ever done in India. She started to support the BJP. See, all the actors, Amir Khan, Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, these are the top actors in India. Or even whichever, Ranbir Kapoor or Hrithik Roshan. I've not seen many of their movies. I'm not trying to act cool or something, but I don't see very many Indian movies, unless, of course, it's something like Lunchbox or Ludo or Gangs of Wasseypur. Oh, those movies are unbelievable. I've even made a review. Imagine a Hindi movie, Gangs of Wasseypur. It was amazing, man. It is a movie I highly recommend as one of the best in Indian cinema. You must see Gangs of Wasseypur. I think it's a 4-hour movie. Okay, one sec. I'll give you this information I need to give you. 9 back to back. Okay. All right. So what I was telling you is, so there are good movies. Like Lunchbox is a masterpiece. Yeah. What is his name? Irfan, the guy who acted in even Jurassic World, I think. He's an amazing actor. Irfan. Wait, let me get his name. Lunchbox movie. Okay, Lunchbox. It's Lunchbox. The Lunchbox. Yeah. Irfan Khan and Nawaz Siddiqui. Oh, I used to always think Indian movies are not up to the mark. But once I started to see amazing movies like this, and especially guys like Irfan Khan, Nawaz Siddiqui. And Nawaz Siddiqui acted in the Gangs of Wazepur. My respect for these actors and such movies. The Lunchbox 2013, please watch it. You'll do yourself a favor. And Gangs of Wazepur is as good as and as iconic as The Godfather. Oh, unbelievable movie. And even I'll give you that guy's name, Gangs of Wazepur. Yo, I love that movie, man. Manoj Bajpayee. I'm sorry, I'm speaking about many Indian actors, but these are movies that really take you into a different stratosphere, like, and so, okay, respect is due for these guys. Now, so this female, after she started to get hits after hits, she thought she was invincible. Okay, she thought she was invincible. She thought nobody could touch her. But then these are the movies, it seems, that she had. And people have even made JPEG images of her. I'll share this one. It's courtesy Bollywood Hungama. 5 consecutive flops. 4 movies below 4 crores, which is a disaster. 69 lakhs, which is even lesser than crores. Okay, so she is nothing but she's facing a disaster. And another tweet, this one was sent by KRK. He is really a very rude guy. So he said, these are Kangana Ranaut's last 10 super flop films. The names are Rajo, Rangoon, Simran, I Love NY, New York, Katti Batti, Ungli, Revolver Rani, Mani Karnika, Cause of Big Budget, then 9 Judgment, Hey K, then 10 Pagal, and it seems this new movie that she has come out with, what is the name? This one, I'll give you, it's Tejas, which was supposed to be a movie that would save her career, or, she was looking forward. It seems it is so bad that nobody wants to even watch it. Now, the reason for all this hatred is because I think like they say, the straw that broke the camel's back was when she teamed up with BJP, the Indian political party, and started humiliating Indians, lecturing them. Even she tried to challenge Elon Musk, Twitter. She got booted off Twitter for spreading hate. And she thought she was invincible, untouchable. Nobody could do anything. She thought she would get hit after hits. She thought her star power was so incredible that nothing could faze her. Well, she was very wrong because, end of the day, it is the public that pays money to watch your movies. It is the public that will make your movie a hit or a flop. It is the public that can watch a movie or boycott it. And that's what they did. I don't know if the script sucks, or she's taking the wrong kind of movies, or it is people boycotting. I don't know which part is, or maybe it's all three. But it seems now she's literally pleading with people. Please don't, boycott my movies or something like that. And she's blaming people for her flops. See, the thing, the lesson that, you can learn from, one is she became overconfident. She thought she was invincible. She thought she was God, literally. She thought nobody could touch her. She thought she was the biggest superstar. She became the diva's diva, that much. She literally thought she was the most powerful woman in the whole of India, that because BJP was supporting her, or, Prime Minister Modi was, had his hand on her head and she was winning awards thanks to the influence. She thought nobody could touch her. But now her career is more or less, 10 flops is not a joke. Her career is not on the decline, it's destroyed. It is completely destroyed, because I don't think there is a single Indian Or, okay, let's give it majority of Indians. I don't think they would want to watch her movie. Especially when you hurt someone's feelings, no? Especially on things that really matter. People don't forgive. And Indians are very passionate about a couple of things, especially politics, especially their belief systems, and they're not going to forgive her. So for the, for someone who thought she was invincible, who thought she was God, who thought nobody could do anything, she she literally thought nobody could touch her. It's finished. And I'm telling you, the amount of joy that people are experiencing watching her downfall. Even me. I'm a type of guy who wouldn't want to wish anyone bad. But I despise this female, especially for the hurtful comments and statements that she made about a lot of people, especially the farmers, the Punjabi farmers, when they were fighting for their rights. I don't know much about who's right, who's wrong, because they were fighting for a prize point. And eventually, BJP and Modi, which was a shocker for everyone, they actually caved in to the request. They had a protest. You can Google search this. For nearly, I think, 6 months, they had a sit down. And their unity was so incredibly strong that the invincible Prime Minister Modi and his party, they bowed in defeat. It was unbelievable. I could not believe the resilience, the unity. Uh, I mean, the logistics of these Punjabi people, it's mind boggling. It's totally a different level. But it was a big thing. It was a big thing. So, Kangana, this female, she teamed up with the ones who are powerful and thought, nobody can touch me. She can lecture the world. She can show her might. But now her might is gone, more or less. So the lesson that you learned here is, you can simply put it, maybe pride as a fall, or just don't think you're invincible. Don't think you're God. Stay grounded. For so many people who admired her, who she was an inspiration, rags to riches, who looked up to her, even they are disgusted with this female. And there's no one to blame but her. So that is number 2. Stay grounded. Number 3, yes, Andrew Tate. And people will be like, oh, so see, you had to talk about Andrew Tate. You want clout. You're a nothing nobody. Okay, fine, Baba. And what color is your Bugatti? Baba, I'm poor man, yeah. Simple poor man. I'm not rich like you. You have Bugatti. Andrew Tate has Bugatti. I don't know, toy Bugatti, what you have. Who the fuck wants a Bugatti? Anyway, okay. I'm not rich like Andrew Tate. I don't have a Bugatti to brag about. And I know some of you love Andrew Tate, worship him. Yes, he does give nuggets. He does speak on problems that are very relevant. But his solutions is a big question. And his character, his track record, and his credibility is the biggest question of all. It's like a prostitute literally saying how important virginity is. It's like a prostitute saying how important your character is, like Mia Khalifa giving advice to women on being women of substance. Okay. See, now why am I bringing Andrew Tate in the equation? If you see Andrew Tate from his younger days, see the videos. Now all of it is out. You'd know that Andrew Tate always wanted to be famous, always wanted to be relevant, always wanted to be like the controversial king, controversy king. And he tried everything in his power to be famous. What I admire about him is he achieved his goal. He achieved his dream. He became number 1. That I'll give hats off to him. And yes, he is an amazing, incredible brand. I'll give it to him. But he is a two-faced individual, which I don't like. And he is capitalizing on people who are vulnerable, which I really cannot stand. And people were criticizing me, but it's a fact. He sells courses for money. The same like the internet, these gurus. How to be an alpha male, how to invest. He had Andrew Tate University, which got pulled down. Now I think he has another University or something, Hustlers University or Tate University, whatever. He charges $49. People have even paid him $5,000 to be mentored by him. And then if you search now on YouTube, you'll hear the horrific stories of what all nonsense was going on there, you know. See, the problem is he told lies. That is number one. Before, he used to sexualize women and he used to objectify them and he used to say these bitches A, B, C, D, whatever. And then he flipped the switch and said, no, when did I ever say that? When? Show me. He's good at talking. He's good at debating. But just because you're good at talking and debating doesn't mean you're right. Even Ben Shapiro, for that matter. And, you know, just imagine, Candace Owens. I was shocked that such a conservative brand like Candace Owens was uplifting and supporting him. And, you know, everyone jumped on the Andrew Tate bandwagon from Valuetainment. I never thought Patrick Bet-David would do that. Candace Owens, all these guys, even Piers Morgan, they all jumped on the bandwagon. Why? Because they wanted to take the mileage of his clout and his fame and views. End of the day, remember, social currency. Views, likes, comments, share, and it's viral. Like Piers Morgan now is not talking about Andrew Tate, he's talking about the Israel-Palestine conflict because that gets him maximum number of views. In fact, Piers Morgan's show is now become the Israel-Palestinian debate show. It's not no more Piers Morgan. He doesn't talk about anything else. So all these people, they capitalize on what is the hottest trending topic. Candace Owens also did the same thing. That's why I think that was the highest rated show or whatever. Piers Morgan interviewed Bassam, that guy, and it became viral, the highest video ever. So whatever is viral, people capitalize. Even Patrick Bet-David, Valuetainment, why did he travel all the way to meet up with Andrew Tate? And not one interview, multiple interviews, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, because he wanted to capitalize. So now, what is the problem here? Andrew Tate put on a facade. He put on an act. He put on a kind of an image of maybe what he was, but he exaggerated it to such a level, from his Bugatti to his babes. And see, he was into selling sex. And he didn't force any women. That's as far as I think about it. He didn't force women to get into prostitution, but he used to provide sexual services online. Okay. Whether it was cam to cam sex or whether it was prostitution, whatever. But he was preying on very vulnerable individuals. And he used to tell the girls to prey on them so that they could make money. And he has admitted this, and there are videos of it. You can search online, do your due diligence. Okay. But then he portrays himself as the savior for young men, where he'll give them character, where he'll give them values. That's total bullshit. And then the worst part is, you're talking about your Bugatti and your millions and whatever, and then you're selling courses for $49. Just, it's like, you have become rich by telling others how to become rich. That's how the so-called rich gurus tried. Worked for some time. Today it does not work. It doesn't work anymore because people, they're not stupid. You can't fool them forever. So what is the lesson from Andrew Tate? Or rather, why did I bring up Andrew Tate in this video? Now, here's a simple thing. He converted to Islam. He started talking, shit about the West, and some were legit issues about transgenderism and about this woke nonsense, Lizzo. You can just Google search, and the fat acceptance culture and all that. Those were very legit. But his solutions, like I told you, very questionable. Okay. So he put on this facade of being this savior. He denied his past, which he should have admitted. And then, all this big talk he gave, fine. But now, listen to my question carefully. Now, who's talking about Andrew Tate? Do you see anybody talking about Andrew Tate? Do you see Andrew Tate is viral anymore? Do you think Andrew Tate's opinions matter? You might say, oh, the Matrix has done this, and oh, just let's talk like normal human beings, please. Normal, not Matrix, and Baba, all that hi-fi, simple, symbol. Okay, just normal conversation. What happened to Andrew Tate? Even his fans are bored of him. Even the people who loved his content, they're like, man, I'm tired of your same shit, this Matrix and alpha male and sigma male and beta male, and they put these bitches in their place. There's more to life than all that. And I told you before, and I proved to be right, this Western template of Andrew Tate lecturing people, sitting in his mansion with one girl massaging him, and he's smoking a cigar and lying in the sun and soaking near the swimming pool, and that is not life. That is not what a normal person, you and me, that is not what we do. We don't flaunt our Bugatti, put a cigar in our mouth, sit with our boxer shorts and a girl massaging. That is not life. And just having sex with multiple females is just a passing phase, man. You and I go to work. You and I have to work. You and I have to study. He's saying studies is all crap and this and... Okay, you throw your books. What will you do? What, you'll become a social media guy like him? You will be entrepreneur. What entrepreneur? See, get out of this virtual world and look at your life reality. And, he took people for a ride, and now he cannot change that brand. He cannot change that template. See, from Christian, he became Muslim. He can't change that. From being in the UK, he moved to this, which place he got arrested? I can't get the name here. What is that? Romania. Okay. And he bashed up, what do you say, his country of origin. He made Dubai this thing. He even met sheikhs in Dubai. But now even they are bored of him. They don't want to. Saif Belhassa, they actually took photographs, and he met the lions and he met the sheikhs, and he was shown photographs with them. Even they are now distancing themselves from him. So now what does he do? Now what will he do? You already portrayed yourself as one particular flavor. You can't change it, man. You faked what you're not. Now you can't undo it. Only saving grace, maybe he can say, I learned from my mistakes, but that also will be a passing phase. Then people will be like, man, I always thought you were X. Like Liver King. What happened to Liver King? He kept denying. Steroids. I eat primal this thing, and steroids is for losers and this and that. And finally he got exposed. Someone hacked into his computer and shared the emails. And now he's gone. See, if you fake it, like they say, fake it till you make it. Yeah, and remember, I've always told you this, the more famous you are, or the fake reasons or whatever, when the crash takes place, that's the end of your brand. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, people are fed up, completely fed up of their same lecturing nonsense. That is why, when people told me, hey, why don't you start this about alpha male and speak against wokeism and this and that. You need to be true to your brand. My brand is more about personal branding. Yes, it's kind of boring. It's kind of self-improvement, and I speak on the realities of life. I don't get 1 billion views or 100 million, whatever, but it's very consistent with who I am. If you're fake now, and people find out, very hard to win their trust. And online, if you lose your reputation, it's over. So, overall, from Rachel Ziegler, money went to her head. Kangana Ranaut, power and money went to her head. And she betrayed the people, bit the hand that fed her. And then Andrew Tate, fake it till you make it, put on a facade, take people for a ride. Eventually catches up with you, man. You can't hide the truth. So that is what I wanted to bring up, these three personalities, and give you these lessons. Let me know what lesson did you learn from them, or what do you think about these individuals? Okay, let me know. And yeah, if you disagree, let me know what do you think. I'm pretty sure, one I'm very sure is Andrew Tate. Uh, there are a lot of young men who say, he gave me confidence, he made me go to the gym, he made me keep fit, he gave me, hope. Fine. If he has done some good for you. But then the question is, are you still following him? Are you still listening to his talk? Are you still emulating him? Or it was just that one phase? So, anyway, let me know what do you think. I love to read your comments and thoughts. This is me signing off. You guys take care.